Hello, beautiful people. I trust that we are all enjoying the holiday. But don't enjoy so much that you forget that January is next week. It's next month, but it is next week. So you need to plan. And I know that some of us might already be, having our goals and setting our goals for the year. And I'll be getting to that. I'll be giving you tips on how to set the right goals and how to achieve your goals in the year 2025. But today, I'm going to be giving you tips on how to make better financial decisions in the year 2025, because we all need that, especially in this economy. And I'm going to start with what I started with the other day when I was giving you tips for Christmas. Have a budget. You have to have a budget next year. I know that it seems like a lot of things are, not stable and you're not sure what is, but at least you are sure of your income. And the one right now, you have an income right now and you are sure of that is coming in next year. So you plan against that. If anything else comes, after that, then okay, you can augment and all, but you have a stable income that is coming in next year. So you plan around that, have a budget. You know how much is coming in. You should be able to know how much is going out. Don't just spend your money as it comes. Like, okay, you know that, okay, this is what you're expecting. And then once it comes into your hand, you just start, no. Have a budget. And it might even be better for you to put it in percentages. You can decide that, okay, I'm going to do 30-40% for food. I'm going to do 20% for transportation. You put it in percentages and you are clear about it. So it's not like when money comes into your hand, you don't really know where it's going and then it goes anywhere because you don't have a budget and you don't know how to plan. So like I said, have a budget. That is important. And if you can, put it in percentages so that you know how much of your money is going where. And at the end of the day, you can have, what is it? What do they call this thing? You can be able to balance your account, and see that, okay, this is where my money went and all. And the next tip is that prioritize your needs over your wants. I know we all want everything. We all want soft life. I want a soft life. I want this. I want Mercedes. I want to eat butter as opposed to margarine. But the important thing is that you have a spread for your bread. It doesn't have, if you can't afford butter, just go for margarine. Prioritize the essentials, the things that you need. Prioritize them and put them down, and then put your money, allot your money accordingly to that. Don't do needs. And I'm also talking to those that, buy Asoebi anyhow. Every Asoebi that comes, you buy. Asoebi is not a need, though. Stamp it, pin it down. Asoebi is not a need. You cannot afford to buy all the Asoebis coming next year like you did this year. Some people, in a month, you are buying 3 Asoebis. You are buying, and at the end of the day, you don't get to wear all those clothes that you buy. You just buy it for the party and you might not even wear for the next 1 year, 6 months and all that. So that is just money. It's not like it's going to bring back money to you. It's just money gone, And as much as you want to support your friends and acquaintances that bring this Asoebi, you can just put some money in an envelope and then give to them to support them for whatever ceremony that they are getting into. You don't have to buy every Asoebi. So please, Asoebi, like I said, is a want, is not a need. So if it is not in your budget, and you should have a budget for, miscellaneous exigencies and all that. If it's not in that budget, do not buy it. And if you have exceeded, I'm also going to say that you should have a limit. You can do your limit per month, even per day. You can do per day, like, okay, I'm just going to be spending 1,000 per day. And you already know, okay, my 1,000 per day, okay, I'm buying water, I'm buying this, I'm buying that. And and if you have spent that 1,000, you know that you have spent the money that you have allotted for the day and do not spend anything. And same goes for the month, If you spend wisely that way, you will be able to manage your money, what comes to your hand, you'll be able to manage and survive on what is, we don't know what next year is going to bring, and of course, as much as I want to believe that, it's going to be better, next year than it was this year, but it's not looking like it. So you really need to plan so that you don't go begging urgent 2K, because everybody needs urgent 2K. So don't go and be meeting somebody else who needs urgent 2K and be saying, okay, you need urgent 2K. We all need help. So please plan yourself well so that you can take care of yourself well next year. Okay, so another tip is that you plan for large expenses. And when I say large expenses, I'm not saying that you should do lavish spending or whatever, but I mean saving ahead. So when you're going to be doing your shopping, you do bulk shopping. That is what I mean. You buy things in bulk as against buying in singles, in buying one here, buying one there. At the end of the day, you spend more. So like I said before, have a budget. So when you have a budget for food stuff, for what's it called, for beverages, for toiletries and all that, you already have a budget for that and you already know how much you want to spend. So when you want to do your shopping once and buy everything in bulk. If you're going to need 4 tablets of soap in a month, buy the 4 tablets. If you're going to need 5 tubes of toothpaste, buy everything. If you're going to need chicken, meat, just buy everything in bulk and keep what's going to last you for the month, keep it in the house instead of going to buy one. And like I said, we don't know what is going to happen next year. And Nigeria, whatever comes up does not go down. And then things keep going up every day. So if you buy a tablet of soap today, there's the likelihood that if you go there next week, it will be more expensive. So why don't you save yourself some money and buy your things in bulk? It is wisdom that I'm giving you. Don't lose it. Buy your things in bulk. Okay, so the next tip is that you invest in quality. Yes, you that you are looking at me, invest in quality. Don't go and buying quantity and say this one is cheaper. Buying creamer and say it's cheaper than milk. I'm not shading anybody here. I know there are some people that like creamer, but then except you are on a weight loss journey and then you don't want to, you want to cut on your lactose intolerant, you want to cut, because at the end of the day, creamer is not milk. I hope you are aware. Creamer is not milk. I hope you know that. It's a chemical composition or blah, blah, blah. I don't know what it is, but it is not milk. So if you are going to drink milk, drink milk. And if you are going to drink milk, drink quality milk. Don't go and be drinking all those milks that you don't even know where it was made or whatever. If you're going to drink milk, drink pig, drink Dano, drink milk that have name. That's just a joke anyway. But and another important thing is that if you're going to buy anything, look, we don't read it. They say if you want to hide anything from an African man, just put it in writing or put it in a book. We don't read composition. If you're buying something, we don't read, just take things from the store. Okay, you just take it. Okay, it looks like milk. Sometimes you even want to buy Milo. You just see green. You just carry it. You don't even know whether it's Milo, but because it has Milo color, you just carry it. No, that shouldn't be. You should check the ingredients, the composition, what was used to make it, what is inside, what does it contain. Some people even have allergies and you don't check the things that you buy. Maybe the things that you're allergic to is inside. People that are allergic to, that are lactose intolerant, check the composition of what you're buying and other allergies as well. And even if you're not even allergic to anything, check the composition of what you're buying and make sure that what you're buying is really what you want and it's not chemical that you are buying. Because everything these days with the advent of AI and everything, plastic fish, plastic rice, you might be drinking plastic milk. And don't mind me, I'm just saying milk here, but that's the easy thing. So be careful what you buy quality. Even if it's going to be in small quantity, make sure what you buy is quality. It is something that is going into your body. So you should be conscious of that and just not say, okay, because it's milk, it's just something milky, just add to water, it's white. No. Be conscious of what you take in, because what you take in is what you are, because it will go and digest in your body and then enter your body systems and all that. So be careful what you take in. Buy quality as against quantity. Okay, another thing is that you should focus on experiences than on physical things. I mean that you should invest your money on things that would enrich your life, like travel, like classes, like educational events, as opposed to buying shoes, buying bags and all that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy shoes or buy bags, but invest more in yourself. When you invest more in yourself, you are in a better position to buy more shoes and more bags later. But you should invest in yourself and grow yourself for now. So travel is good. You should invest in travel because, we don't travel enough in this part of the world. I don't know why, unlike other places who take vacation every day or every year, or, quarterly and all. So invest in travel. It is good because you get to know a lot of places that you do, and you get to meet a lot of people. Then you can invest in classes. Like I said, there are lots and lots of online classes. Some are even free, but some are not so free, but they aren't so expensive. And there are certifications online that you can pay for. So all those short courses, you can do that. It makes you a better person, and of course gives you an edge in the labor market. And also in educational events, there are lots of events around, and that would also be coming up next year. So invest in things like that. In places like that, you also get to meet more people, and then it helps you to widen your reach, and also your what will I call it, your circle, so to say. So you get to know more people and get to know more things. Okay, so as much as you want to do these things, don't forget that I said you should have a budget. So do not exceed your budget in your plans for travel and all that. Have a budget for everything. Have a budget for travel, have a budget for these classes that I'm talking about. And anything that is outside of your budget, just keep it out. You cannot, just know that, oh, this is something that you put for later. And if by chance, you come into some money that, okay, you were not expecting and all that, okay, maybe you can now allot some to those things while you save. Saving is important. Oh. Save. Save for the rainy day, save for the sunny day. Saving is important because you never know when you might need some money. You never know when you might need something. And I know that it's quite difficult to save right now because of the state of the country and the economy, but then you can still save. No matter how little, you can still save. Even if you decide to save 10% or even 5%, save something. Don't spend it all. You never know when you're going to need some extra cash. Okay, so my last tip for today is that you be mindful of subscriptions. Some of us, we have some subscriptions that we don't even use, we don't need. Every month you just be hearing debit alert. Google is just removing your money. There are some of these things that you don't need. So go to your Google, your email address or something. Go there, go to subscriptions and check those subscriptions that you are not using, that are not useful to you anymore. They might have been useful at one point, but if you are not making use of them right now, please unsubscribe, because that's some money going somewhere. That's how money you just be leaking. You just wake up, you see debit alert. What is it? You just see Google subscription and all that. So please check your subscriptions and make sure that what you are subscribing for is useful. And some of us that you have Netflix, you have Showmax, you have Prime, you have, what is it again? Is it only you? That is money wasting away. And at the end of the day, how many times do you get to watch? How many times do you get to watch those movies? How many times do you even have to relax and say, okay, I want to watch a movie? And if you even want to watch a movie, you can only watch one per time. You cannot watch Netflix, Prime, and everything. So choose the best. Choose the one that serves you the most. If it's Netflix, fine. If it's Showmax, fine. But don't just line them up and then that is some money. No matter how much, it's some money going down the drain. So please, let's manage our subscriptions. And if there are any more tips, I'll be giving it to you later. But these ones that I have given to you, please make good use of it so that you can make better financial decisions coming next year, 2025. There's no, the slogan for this year was what? No grief for anybody. We don't know what next year is going to be, because with the way this year went like this, we don't know what next year is going to be. So you have to hold yourself tight, and that includes holding your finances tight, close to you like this, so that maybe next year will be guard yourself. I don't know what it's going to be. So with that being said, I want to wish you a happy new year in advance. And don't forget to like this video and also click that subscribe button that is before you, so that you can go to get notifications when I come up with new videos, especially the one on goals. And also follow us on all our social media handles at The Eagle Online. And I'll be seeing you